Hello everyone, welcome back to the Forex Boat Trading Academy. We are presenting today analysis for the dollar versus Canadian dollar currency pair and expected correctional move to the upside. But before we get started, I would like to remind you that information in this video is for educational purpose only, should not be considered as a financial advice. So what we have on the dollar Canadian price action. All in all, this is a daily chart, long-term time frame, obviously, and we can see that there is a strong support near 1.3000, which is a key psychological support, which has been rejected. Well, we had these bounces, not clean rejection, although it clearly remains the support. So we had this rejection at the beginning of September, and then price started to move up, and all in all, it seems like this tendency should continue. So I would expect the correction to the upside to continue. What are the reasons? So first off, let me go to the 4-hour chart. Here what we have is the rejection of the 50 simple moving average. So this price is now acting as the support. Nonetheless, we see that the 200 exponential moving average has been rejected. So this is kind of indecision and makes another resistance area around 132.33. So we need to confirm the uptrend. Most safe approach could be to wait for this breakout. On the other hand, there was a clean rejection as well, the 50 moving average, and this could be the starting point of this upside move. All in all, as long as price is above the key support at 1.3000, the correctional move to the upside should continue. But we might see this break to the downside. We might even try to break below this price at 131.17 here, but then forward close and daily close must remain above this level for the uptrend to take place, or a correctional move to the upside. So what are the resistance levels to watch? First off, we have moving average right there, which is 200 exponential moving average, and it corresponds with this first resistance level along with the average price downtrend trend line. So this could take approximately 2 weeks for this level to be tested, and the nearest resistance is 23.6 Fips at 133.88. This is Fips applied to the overall downtrend, and we see the 23.6 level here. And it obviously, we need to watch how price will act here, especially the breakout of the moving average, the breakout of the average price downtrend trend line. If that will be the case, there is more upside potential. But this is the key resistance, since it was the support here, it was the resistance here, so it's a strong supply demand zone previously, and it should be the supply zone. Well, if there will a breakout, then it will become a demand zone, and in this case we might see further rise towards 136.30 level. This level is confirmed by 2 Fips. So if I just move this one away, we can see 38.2 Fips based on this overall downtrend, and here we have 88.6 also corresponds exactly to this level. So these are the 2 key resistance levels to watch. But obviously guys, as long as daily close remains above 1.3. On the low time frame, the first bearish signal, as I said, could be break and close below this level here. There is a risk of further price decline, especially of this, because of this rejection, and maybe it's best to wait until the breakout, then correction, and then take action. But all in all, at this moment, it could take a couple of days for the price to start moving to the upside. So I think the potential for the corrective move to the upside is there, and after 2 weeks, price could be already testing 133.88 resistance. Let's move now to all previously made ideas and analysis, again starting Australian Swiss franc. Here, this could be a massive uptrend, guys. As I said many times, this support is holding, so it could could invite a lot of buyers from this point onwards, and we might see the continuation of the Swiss franc weakness, which I have been talking about throughout probably entire August. So yeah, still valid. As long as this support holds, we should see the upside movement. Euro Swiss franc also, there is a potential for the upside, maybe not as much as this resistance, but considering that the Swiss franc still expected to be weak, there should be at least another wave to the upside. Maybe price will be retesting this area of resistance at 108.40, but overall still bullish. New Zealand Canadian dollar slowly, steadily moving towards the resistance. We might test it this on next week, I think. New Zealand versus Swiss franc. Here also there was an attempt to break, and I think, yeah, it did break. You can see the closing price was above the previously high, and this is forward chart. So yeah, it looks pretty bullish, especially on this candle closed above the previous high, which means that the both moving averages 50 period were broken. So now they're acting as the support. You can see there was a clean rejection. If I just remove one of these moving averages, exponential moving average has been rejected, after which price produced new high. So yeah, it definitely a valid point for the uptrend, still remains active. Australia and New Zealand dollar here. Basically, the move to the downside was expected. Then we saw this pullback where price rejected the resistance once again. And yeah, I do expect this continuation to the downside. Australian versus Canadian dollar also moving slowly towards the resistance. It's not that much to go, but I think we might reach actually the second resistance level. So that's another 200 pip move. But first, let's watch 0.9700 psychological resistance. New Zealand versus dollar. Here, what we have is price moving slowly, although there is not much happening. It's a consistent uptrend which does not provide any bearish signal, so it remains bullish. And I was speaking about this resistance level that price needs to break it. You can see there was a spikes. Even there, price failed to close above and break above this resistance. But now we had definitely this breakout, and this area, I think, will now be the support. So from this point onwards, we might be seeing continuation of the uptrend, and this in regards to the New Zealand dollar strength that I also do expect. Euro versus Australian dollar. So here, price as expected started to move down, yet it didn't hit the support, but I think the downtrend will continue, and it should be tested at some point, maybe even goes lower towards the second support at 116.92, which is 88.6 pips. So we went through all previously made ideas and analysis. Analysis for today is the dollar Canadian expected to move to the upside. And if you enjoyed it, guys, support the channel. Please smash the like, post comments, ask questions, participate. I will be happy to help you with any queries you might have. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care, guys, and I wish you big profits and steady, consistent trading.